but some people obviously feel a need themselves. Some people have great faith in money.
Question is, what is faith?
I don't think I want to answer.
Well, what would you say if I asked you what is faith? You know, Bill Small usually leads our band here. Terry Hagler leads our traditional worship service at 8:30 and 11. Terry's daughter-in-law, Jenny, is in critical care, and she's over in New Orleans. They got a call yesterday, and she's got pneumonia, and she has other complications, so he and his wife, Kay, went on over there to be with their son, Seth, and then Jenny, she's actually in a coma that was induced, and they put her in intensive care. She had a good night. They said she is improving, but that's why Bill's not here today, because he had to step out on faith and go practice with the choir real quick this morning, because he wasn't planning to do that this week, and he led the 8:30 service and the 11 o'clock service today. But listen, I'm glad that you're here for this contemporary service. And isn't it great? We got a great band that can just step up and lead and do whatever they need to do. That's great. And then at 9:45, there's a mosaic service. Steve Irwin, one of the associate pastors, he's over there preaching today in that service. My wife Laura said she was going to that service. She wanted to hear somebody good preach. I don't blame her. Well, listen, I'm glad you're here, because we're talking about something today that's radical. I mean, when you get up in the morning, you say, I want to go somewhere radical today. What do you think of? I'm going to the Methodist church. Boy, now that's a radical place there, isn't it? Hey, last week we talked about radical what? I'd like to thank both of you for remembering that today. I tell you, that's so depressing. Will you receive the benediction? I'm just going to go on home. Radical gratitude. We said be thankful in all things, not for all things, right? I mean, there's a lot of bad things. I'm not real thankful for those, but I can be thankful in the midst of them because of God's presence. Today, we're talking about radical faith. We saw the video on faith. What does it mean to have radical faith? Now, radical, what does that mean? That's not fanatical. That's radical. It's to go back to the original roots, to go back to the origin of something. If you're a radical believer, then you're somebody who goes back and believes that God is who He says He is, that what He says, what the words of Jesus in the Bible, that they're true, that they're real. And that's what I want us to talk about today.